Okay, who's buzzed?
Yeah!
Perfect. Good timing for me. Awesome. Great. Do you guys have that person in your office that's really sexual? That or where you work, that's like kind of not appropriate? That's my mother. My mom works in an office. She's a secretary, and I call her Office Lynn. And she sort of, like on the phone, has kind of like a sensual voice. Like, let me know if this sounds sexual to you. This is her voicemail. Hi, this is Amie Judd. I'm away from my desk right now. I'm gonna leave a message. I'll get right back to you. It's like, it's inappropriate, right? You shouldn't be talking to people like that. She might like turn her boss on, which is like a weird thing. Like she shouldn't be doing that. Like she would turn regular office things like into sexual. Like I'm gonna put some more filters. My inbox is empty. If you want to put anything in. It's like gross. Like, I don't think my mom should be like that sexual. It's really silly. So my mom also does some really ridiculous things. Like she doesn't have any idea what's happening on TV or like with actors or TV shows or anything. So like I'll be watching a show, she'll come home. So when I lived at home, you guys, I don't live at home anymore. I have an apartment. I sort of pay for it. I don't live at home. When I did live at home, when I did live at home, my mom would come home, I'd be watching a show, and every fucking time, she would come in and be like, who's that guy? What's he doing? Why did you just say that to her? I'm like, Mom, it's Ross and Rachel. He has loved her since high school, he's her lobster, they're getting together now, like she can't keep up, like she just doesn't, she's like, oh, I love that actor, I love him. So like super famous people, she always just like thinks that she has discovered them when she sees them. Like she'll see like Brad Pitt in a movie and she'll be like, oh, I love him. I really always have. He's such a good actor. Pretty sure I saw him in like a small theater somewhere. He's so handsome. Did you notice that he has like a really good physique? I feel like he's really nice. I'm like, cool it, Office Lynn. You are married. Relax. You're not allowed to talk about other men like that. I guess it's Brad Pitt. He's very famous. Very Easy. Well, and sometimes I like worry about my mom being a little bit sensual because boys are douchebags. Okay, I'm not you. You've already been messed with, Mr. Flintlock, so I'm not gonna tell you. You're definitely not a douchebag. But here's why I know that it's true that some guys are douchebags, because I was driving in LA behind this like big F-150 truck, which is already douchey, so it's stupid. But I was driving behind this guy, and as I like get up close to the back, I was at a stoplight, I realized he has testicles hanging from the back of his car. Like big, silver, like huge balls hanging off his car. You know what they're called? Truck nuts. Classy. They would, I mean, and I know that Jude, you love balls, whatever, but I feel like you're the only one I've ever met that actually likes balls. Like, none of my friends, girls, has ever been like, oh my god, I dated this guy who's so hot, he had the biggest balls. He was so hot. Like, I don't know anyone, I feel like they're like in the way, and they're like sticky, and like they're like, it stuck to your leg, and they're like moving them so that they don't like touch you. So I just don't know why you would want them on your truck. Is that for girls? Like, I think like, how small is your penis? You have to like have big balls just hanging off the back of your truck. So he's douchey, and then luckily I got to drive behind this other truck in LA, and he had a bumper sticker on the back, and as I got closer, I read it, and it said, I'm a vegetarian. Not nice. That's gross. I don't know, like, does he think we're gonna be like, sir, stop! Vagina only? Trisha, Camille, come here. He only eats vagina. What does that mean? I don't understand. truck. It's like a piece of shit, like little pickup. Like have a BMW or something. We're like, cool, he's rich and he likes vaginas. Like, have something that we like want in you. And also he's super worried about his diet. He only eats vaginas. What does he do at restaurants? He's like looking at the menu. I don't know why he's like classy about it. He's like, I'm sorry, do you have any vegetarian autocross? It's just all penises and boobies. Like, can he only eat at like Hooters, or where does he eat? I don't know. Like, what happens if it's like his friends are like having a barbecue? They're like, hey man, you want to come over? Like, dudes, we're having a barbecue, like beer, probably gonna play some poker. He's like, oh, sorry you guys. Ugh. I am on a strictly vegetarian diet. I'm not gonna be able to make it. I also feel like it's like not that healthy. Like you're trying to follow like the food pyramid. He's not getting any variety. Like he's just stuck eating one thing. I feel like that's a little bit boring. Also, like, if he's a vegetarian, is he like a humanitarian? Like, is he like sticking up like for penises? Like, don't eat penises, eat vagina. Like picketing like outside like male strip clubs. Like, don't go here, only eat vagina. It's weird. Like, I feel like he's trying to do a good thing for the world by having that, but it's not. It's douchey. And you know who would like him? Office Lynn. She's like, you're a vegetarian? And I totally think she could have her own bumper sticker that says, I'm a sex secretary.